Owning a Panigale for half a decade, I realized that this bike will not age with you. And it all started with this scene.
Sorry, can I borrow your car?
Well, I don't have my car anymore. I've got my Ducati, thanks to you.
Ducati.
So, here goes. I made a lot of friends in this journey of mine. A bright red bike will do that for you. Look at this cutie. And well, I made a few enemies as well. A bright red, loud bike will do that for you as well. I am such a snack. But overall, this thing is a beauty. This is what so many little boys and girls dream of growing up and riding. And once you learn to move with her, you'll realize it's not all just looks. This thing is a scalpel in the right hands. A heat-seeking missile that you're sitting on top of. Hi! The years have been amazing to us. We've traveled long and far, mostly for food. But even the food tastes amazing with this beauty. Now let's get out of here.
Trinity! Get him out of here.
That's the Ducati 996 from The Matrix Reloaded. Actually, it was green, but this is a 998. These, along with the 916, is where the Panigale got its looks from. And just like Trinity, I landed next to this bike. Only difference is I get to see this dash while she sees this jet fighter cockpit. And just like that, the green Ducati from the Matrix turned into the red dream of mine, coming alive in 2020 in the form of the V2. And it feels exactly like this. Just that the world is less cinematic in reality, but still looks great. Imagine a lush green rainforest, and right in the middle of it, you spot a beautiful red bird. This forest is right at the edge of the city, and the bird takes flight towards the skyscrapers. But then, its tail catches fire. See how that looks? Now imagine the red bird is the Panigale with its tail on fire. Actually, no, cancel that. It's actually me who's the bird, and my tail is always on fire. This bike runs so hot. And speaking of things burning, the burning pain on your back, neck and wrists, it's insane. After a 200-kilometer ride, parts of you feel like they're going to break off, especially your back and wrists.
My back!
The pain. And the heat on this thing, it feels like everything is on fire. The seat, the engine, flowing up even to the handlebars. Not the best for our Indian summers. But even though you feel like you're an episode of a medical documentary showing the breakpoints in your anatomy.
Oh, it's a Ducati.
But let's not forget the scariest thing on this bike, the low fuel indicator. A bike that costs the same as 50 PS5s, they couldn't put a fuel gauge on it. And for you Ducati fangirls, I don't care if it's made for the track and weight saving and all of that. I ride it on the street and it's a street legal motorcycle, which means I deserve a fuel gauge. My heart sinks every time I see that orange light come on. If this bike was in that beautiful lush green forest, it would be stuck somewhere, just dreaming of a petrol pump. Looking at all of this, a less committed street bike makes so much more sense. And after 5 years, it's a welcome change of color. But seriously, the difference is like lying in the middle of a war-torn battlefield to this lying in the middle of a beautiful meadow. Coming to the bike itself, I didn't change much on it. Just the rear end got a slight adjustment. And I do think this looks way better than the stock one. Clean and neat. And you can see that fat tire properly now. But be careful. If there's anything liquid on the road, it will be on your back. Now the main reason anyone would want this bike is because of what it can do. Effortlessly, every single time. Let's just make sure nothing is coming out this way and open her up. And 100. Just like that. Quick shifter, so no clutch either. It's just amazing and quick. And it definitely feels like your Trinity from the Matrix, riding on that 996, just cutting through everything that comes your way. It performs exactly the same, and that's how it makes you feel. And don't worry about bad roads either. This bike eats it up easily, and you'll have just as much fun on dusty roads as you will on tarmac. Just be careful the rear tire doesn't slip out from under you, but other than that, you can take her mostly anywhere. So, in conclusion, 5 years has been a blast. But yeah, Ducati really needs to find a solution for the heating on this thing. Other than that, all I'd advise you is...
Hey, you really have to be careful. Okay, these things have a lot of... Holy shit!